What's going on, guys? Your boy XQ420 here. Welcoming y'all back. Another episode of Beyond the Cube. Of course, today we have the powerful one with us as always. The one, the only Corey Hughes. Corey, in Denver, did you get some sun today?
Yeah.
Okay. So no snow today. Sunny skies.
No, I think we're done. We might be done. We might be done for the year. Although it's a weird year. You see, we didn't get our first snow till late, and that usually indicates the season just shifted a little bit. And so, like I said, I seen snow in the motherfucking middle of July. So anything's possible here, man. But I don't think we're going to get any more snow. And the snow we got last time was wet and gone in 2 days anyway. And so it's not a big deal.
Okay. Man said he got a wet snow.
Yeah, see, here's the thing, man. Like, we only get like sunny, nice weather between, like, consistent. We get it scattered throughout the winter, but consistently, we only get nice weather from about right now till September, mid-September. Last year, it was November before we caught our first snow, but it got pretty chill. It was cool. It was hoodie weather by September for sure. So from now till September-ish, it should be pretty kicking here as far as like the weather goes, which is good. We're going to do a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm in the best spot. If you like nature and mountains and fish and trees and that shit.
Do not. Not one bit. Zero. Have no interest in it. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Straight up. Bro, I could give some shit.
It's good on the soul just to go out there and like look at some big trees and shit. It's nice.
People say that stuff to me all the time.
And the breeze hits you, and you see, like, we got this. So right where I'm at, literally, there's a big, like, when you go outside my front door and you look straight, you see this big old mountain. Well, it's not really a mountain. It's just the foothills. It's not close to the Rockies, but it's just the foothills, right? Because the foothills become the Rockies, right? So it's a little wrinkle in the ground before the big mountains come, right? And so once you get over this, right at the end of our street, pretty much, man, like less than a mile, you got the fucking first foothill. And if you just hop right over that foothill, you got this big ass lake. And it's gorgeous. And it's like a little canyon. We went out like about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and we took my roommate's got these kayaks, and we went fucking and just kayaked around the lake for a couple hours. That was awesome. And yeah, we've been going out to some new places with the dogs. It's been real nice. See, the great thing about where I live is most people want to go to the mountains and shit, and they gotta prepare and go on vacation and like take a trip, and fucking like it's a big deal and it's a hassle, and you know, they get mud in their shoes and it sucks. And fucking, but for me, that's literally 15 minutes away. We can hop in the car and be in the middle of goddamn fucking the Rocky Mountains in like 15 minutes.
Oh,
it's fucking dope.
Okay. There you go. I mean, Corey, he's an outdoorsman, all right. A modern day Paul Bunyan. Okay.
I think it extends your life. I think you got to go out and fucking like go and be nature.
Look. I mean, there's a lot of stuff where people talk about stuff that extends your life. I don't know if it's true or not.
It can't.
I just don't.
We are from the dirt, my friends. You know, so we have to go back and touch the dirt, and so that's how it goes.
I mean,
we just think that we in these fancy like houses and all that stuff, and this is how life is. No, we're from the dirt, bro. We're from the dirt, and we used to climb trees and, you know, kill shit with our bare hands and eat it. And
Denzel,
not too long ago,
Denzel said it best. Yeah, dust we came, into the dust we shall return, and then he chopped niggas' hand off, chops a few folks' head off. The Book of Eli is actually a very good movie.
You know, I haven't watched that in a long time, but I did just watch all three Equalizers. There ain't an Equalizer 4, is there?
No, there's just 3 of them. Which I enjoyed it. You can watch each Equalizer without watching the other one.
Yeah, but here's what I don't like about it. Like, it was too subtle in ways. Like, he was no John Wick. You know, he should have been more John Wick-ish. like really fucking people up. Instead of like doing all that nice fucking talk and the spiritual talk and all that stuff, and then
But that's what sets him apart, though. That's what sets him apart, though.
The switch gets flipped, and then he looks at his watch and he times himself, and then he fucks everybody up in like 30 seconds. And
yeah, well, you see, he's a changed man from what he was earlier, and so what he's trying to do now is give you an opportunity for reconciliation. Okay, and so within this opportunity, hey, you can take this opportunity now. You can continue to breathe. All right, I'm giving you this chance, or you can choose the other path, which is death. But I'm going to give you a choice, all right? I'm not just going to make the choice outright for you. Well, hold up. In the second one, he had to make the choice outright because they killed his friend. So, which for me, the street scene is one of the best soliloquies of all time in movie history for me. When he's sitting there talking to the four guys in the street, I'm like, this is epic. Man just walked out the dude's house. He got his kids in there, his wife in there. He just walked right out there and give him the breakdown of how this is going to go down. Right. And then uses his smarts and said, hey, your husband said you'd give me a lift to the station. Help and company. You hear that, fellas? Help and company. I love it, man. I love me some Denzel.
That was good.
Denzel's one of the greatest actors of all time.
He just gets this look, like his face just speaks volumes. He can say nothing, and like just the way he moves his eyes or something, some facial expression, and it'll just say everything.
There it is. I mean, that's the way it is. Oh, before we get too deep, guys, the main topic today, which I always surprise Corey. He never knows what the main topic is going to be. He figures it out whenever he shows up in the show. Aliens, fallen angels, or something else. And every time I say what the main topic is, he falls back in his seat. Come on, man. This is the stuff I'm talking about. All right, guys. It's a weekly struggle, week to week. All right. To get off Corey, matter of fact, he told me about a struggle that he had over the past. I think it was yesterday or the day before. When he was trying to watch the newest first Mortal Kombat, not Mortal Kombat 2, but the Mortal Kombat that came out in 2021, and he said he couldn't make it through it. I'm like, Corey, finish the movie, man.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Even the character in the movie is like, that shit's dumb. And look, they spelled it wrong. And I almost fucking died when he said that shit. I was like, he gets it.
But it's based off a video game. I mean,
that's the problem. They're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. It just don't fit. Some things are not meant to be translated. Like, honestly, like World of Warcraft is a big ass fucking game. That movie sucked. Okay, it was not meant to be translated. I thought that movie was
fantastic. I was waiting for the next iteration. I thought the movie was good. We're talking about World of Warcraft, right?
But that came out at a time when I was in the middle of like a 10-year stint of playing World of Warcraft, and so I was ultra critical. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you see, you've got close ties to it. You see, I didn't have any close ties to it. You see, that's the issue. The issue is when people have close ties to something, then they have this vision in their brain of how it's supposed to go. So it's like, okay, so I heard that they're making God of War, all right, into a live action. I don't know if it's going to be a movie or if it's going to be a TV show, but I was like, oh, God of War. I said, I got my head how this is going to go. And then they said, yeah, we're going to do it on old man Kratos. I'm like, the fuck you say? You better go I want the fucking Ghost of Sparta. You know what I'm saying? The one that's out here and fucking ripping niggas' heads off and shit. I want this damn old man Kratos with his son. I want that shit. All right. I want the old school. I want the one where, but man, he punches Poseidon out of his water vessel and beats the shit out of him on the side of the mountain. That's what I want. That's the God of War I want.
Look,
Come on, man.
If there's a way to fucking ruin something you like, they're gonna find out how to do it.
Yeah. Now look, Corey. Here's what I was saying. Mortal Kombat.
They'll give it to some fucking dyke or something like that to write the script on.
That's probably so. Now look, the first Mortal Kombat. Now the issue that it did run into is that it created a new character out of thin air. so it could tie into Scorpion, which is the Cole Young guy, which is not in any of the previous films. Okay, he's or not previous film, but any of the previous games. Cole Young's not a real Mortal Kombat character, so that's where it kind of threw people off. That was the number one complaint from the first movie.
But I don't see that as being anything out of the ordinary. And I'll tell you why. To me, it follows a pattern of like what comes to mind initially is Transformers. All those Transformers movies, like they just stumbled upon some kid who has nothing to do with Transformers, and then the Transformer world operates around him. Right, him, and then like
and
it was
hot
like a fucking. And there's a Hispanic kid, right? It was a Hispanic kid, and then it was what's her face in the Bumblebee movie, right? They're just normal people who just stumble upon these fucking Transformers, and the movie revolves around them, but they're not part of the thing. You know what I mean? So that's why it didn't stick out to me here as that being anything out of the ordinary for Mortal Kombat, because he's the fucking normal schmo dude who they just always seem to want to stick in the middle of a pre-established thing. You know, it seems like something that they do regularly.
Yeah, so that was the main. Well, he's got 50 minutes of screen time in the first one, and spoiler alert, he has only got 3 minutes of screen time in the second one. Because I went and watched Mortal Kombat 2 on Mother's Day. Me and my girlfriend went and watched it.
You know, it's a shame. Like here in America, like people just don't like. People seem to just reject out of no matter what the Asian male lead. Unless you're being borrowed from like you're a big hit in Japan, like a Donnie Young or a fucking Jet Li, right? Unless you're borrowed from another culture, like we don't like to have our own domestic Asians being.
It does seem a little weird,
big shots. It does. It is a little strange. It's odd.
Yeah, it does seem a little weird.
Very, it's extremely racist on our part, 100%.
But the first film was centered around Cole Young because they tried to bring ties back to Scorpion because they had to bring Scorpion back to Earth so he could exact his revenge on Bihan Sub-Zero. So that's why they've got that tie there, so they can bring Scorpion back in the fold.
Here's a complaint that I fucking have.
Okay.
Fucking the guy who plays Scorpion in the beginning of the movie who gets killed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That movie, that dude is stereotypically in everything Asian that's out there. When Asian crosses paths with Hollywood, he's in it.
He's the samurai. He is the samurai.
Yeah, he's the guy who, like, whenever you have any kind of Asian crossover, you just slap him in there.
Yeah, he's that dude. They had that dude back in the 80s when we had the ninja era. He was the ninja. I can't remember his name. I think he's on Enter the Ninja. Revenge of the Ninja. Let's see. Enter the Ninja. Let me see. Let me get my man's name up here. Where's his nigga at? Yeah. Sho Kasugi. Okay. Here we go. Let me bring my man up right here. Let me show you who I'm talking about. My man right here. He was the ninja back in the 80s. Like, you had a ninja movie, you got this man right here, okay? Sho Kazuki. And this is him now. This is old man. Old man Sho.
Oh, was he
Japanese.
Was he in Lucy?
Did
you see Lucy?
See.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, this is him right here, Bo. My man right out here. Let's see. I know he was in Ninja Assassin. Look at Revenge of the Ninja. Pray for Death, which is a ninja movie. They got these movies ranked too low.
Let's take a bet. What percentage of his films have the word ninja in the title?
well, they don't. 9 Deaths of the Ninja. Ninja 3, The Domination. Enter the Ninja. He was in The Godfather Part 2. Hey, Bruce Lee Fights Back from the Grave. He was in that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but he was the ninja, Bo. That's what he was. Look at this. Let's see. 1981, Enter the Ninja. 1983, Revenge of the Ninja. Huh?
That's Bruce
Enter
Lee.
the Ninja's not Bruce Lee.
Are you fucking sure?
Yeah, I'm positive, but I've watched the movie too many times.
Oh, I'm thinking Enter the Dragon. I'm thinking
Yeah,
Enter
you
the
think
Dragon.
Enter the Dragon? Yeah, so 81 Enter the Ninja, 83 Revenge of the Ninja. The Master is a TV series. He was a ninja in that. We got Ninja 3 to Domination in 1984. Nine Deaths of the Ninja in 1985. Pray for Death, which was a ninja movie, 1985. Hell, he had two in 1 year. Rage of Honor, 1987. And then they stopped making ninja movies. All the way up until they made Ninja Assassin, and they had to pick him up. They say, hey, man, where's that ninja at?
It's kind of funny because I don't think, like, in the modern day, I don't think people give a fuck about ninjas at all. It's amazing.
It's terrible,
too. There was even a ninja phase.
There should be
phase in the 80s.
That was me. The ninja phase was me. When you asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up at 7 years old, I would told you a ninja. That's what I wanted to be. I want to get me one of them swords, and I want to dress up, and I want to sneak and chop people up. I mean, that's what I wanted to be. I want to be a ninja. I said, man, shit. And it was really cool. And now we don't do anything ninja related. I think that's what we need to get back to. We need to get back to some ninja movies. I think when we get back there, then we'll be back where we need to be.
I don't know, man. I don't think Asians are a draw in movies.
Nobody's a draw. Nobody's a draw. There are no draws.
Well,
except the ones that you put on your ass.
Well, definitely not Asians, though.
Man said, I understand that people on the draw they used to be, but Asians definitely ain't. And look, and then I know what this sounds like. It sounds like Asian hate, and this is just coming from Corey only. Okay.
Look, man, motherfuckers want them to fucking make their sushi and cook their Chinese food, and that's about it. It's just how it goes.
No, Chinese people don't do anything. It's Japanese folk. We just stick with Japanese folk. Chinese folk ain't did nothing. You can't put Chinese folk in ninja movies.
Well, they do kung fu.
Yeah. Oh, is that what they do?
Mm-hmm.
What's Jackie Chan? Is he Japanese or is he Chinese?
He's Chinese.
You sure?
I'm sure enough.
Okay, yeah, he'd be Chinese. Hong Kong. Well, I don't know. He about white. If you're in Hong Kong during that time, I mean, it was colonialized. I mean, China done took that shit back over.
Man, I'm telling you, Chinese are just different, man. Like you look at like a bunch of old Chinese people talking to each other. They're just like in a different universe, bro. That's like a whole different thing.
Yeah. Hey, there's nothing no better than get you and I know there are some Chinese people that contribute to these kung fu movies, but a good kung fu movie with some Japanese Chinese folks, because people be getting their ass kicked, and it be looking real beautiful when they get their ass kicked too. You know what I'm saying? The choreography is immaculate, without a doubt. Which I can say from this the newest Mortal Kombat movie. But there's a fight that happens between Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and Bo, that fight is fantastic, dude. Like, it has everything you want in the fight, and they getting after it. But my favorite character in the second one is Shao Kahn. All right,
the second one is out.
Yeah. It's out because me and my girlfriend went watching the theaters on Sunday on Mother's Day. There's always potential that you could rightfully pay for it,
digital, is
it? We don't pirate anything around here.
Is it out on digital?
No, Nick. The movie just came out last Friday.
Yeah, but it's hard to tell. Sometimes the movie come out and a week later it's on digital. They fuck it.
Oh my god! I mean, but that's when
the towel quick sometimes.
Yeah, but they said that the second Mortal Kombat movie had the highest grosses first weekend of any Mortal Kombat movie.
That ain't saying a whole lot.
Yeah, but that is saying something that some folks are like, oh shit, man, new Mortal Kombat. Now look, here's what I'm gonna say. Shao Kahn in this one, Bo, he is bagging niggas up. I'm like, Shao Kahn about that business, okay? He got that fucking folk up. I said, damn. And he ruthless, bud.
He's the guy with the skull mask and the fucking head thing.
Yeah, Shao Kahn.
He's the boss of the other dude.
Yeah.
What's the dude who's
Shao
just
Kahn.
I forget.
Shang
Who was the
Tsung.
boss of the first?
Shang
Tsung. Shang Tsung, that's
Well, Shang
right.
Tsung's in the first one, and he really ain't doing shit in the second one. Like, he really ain't even in it. And I was like, oh, okay. So that I don't know what type of route they're going, but I mean, I thought the film was pretty good. I mean, for what it is, I understand what it is. I'm supposed to be watching folks die, and I'm supposed to be seeing some gruesome deaths. You know what I'm saying? Some fatalities. See folks get fucked up, and that's what happened. And they did introduce Johnny Cage in the second one. Carl Urban played Johnny Cage, which I thought he did well as Johnny Cage, aging actor, and he's trying to,
So
this is a redemption arc for him. Yeah.
You actually got you got your ass up and you went into a car, and that car drove across town to a movie theater, and you
I can walk to the movie theater. The movie theater's that close to me.
Money, and then you gave people money, and then you watched Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me?
I watched the first one in theaters back in 2021 when I was in on vacation in Myrtle Beach. We watched the first one.
This is we've watched a lot of shows together. I'm trying to say this is a new low for you, my friend.
Oh my God, man. Chad, you see what I got going on, man? I mean, you can't even go out and enjoy you a good Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? I like me a good old, hey, this is my jam. You talk about when I got my Super Nintendo, the first game that I got on the Super Nintendo when I got it for Christmas, what was it? Mortal Kombat. Okay? That was the jam, all right? And over the years, I've watched some of your streamers professionally compete in the Mortal Kombat fights, dude. I think that shit is awesome. Like, that shit is insane. The stuff they be pulling off.
Mortal Kombat in the arcades with quarters when you was pissing in your diapers.
Yeah, but the sentiment that I'm getting from you is hate. All right.
The movies are just so bad, dude. They're so bad.
They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be spoof.
Oh my God, they're not supposed to be spoof.
They're supposed to be spoof, man. It's outer world trying to take over Earth realm. You know what I'm saying?
Outer world's trying to take over Earth realm, but instead of just invading, they're going to do a contest. Why don't they just do a breakdance contest to make sure no one gets hurt?
They do that because the gods won't allow them to just invade.
Why not?
Because that's not the right way to proceed with stuff. And so instead of having army versus army where a whole bunch of people just, die during this conflict, we're going to pick the best of the best on each side. And if you can win 10 in a row, then you get to take over the other realm. If you're the challenger. So I'm challenging for your realm. That's the basis of the damn video games.
But in video games, not a single fucking person playing gave two fucks about the storyline. They just wanted to kick some ass. No, they got to fake it in the movies.
No. Okay, so on the original games, no. But as they evolved, especially when they moved over into Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, that's when they started proceeding with the actual storyline.
See, I'm OG. I was out before that.
Yeah, you see, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance is when Shang Tsung and Quan Chi teamed up together and they ambushed Liu Kang and killed him. And then that pissed Raiden off.
Is there a Mortal Kombat game that's not a fighting game?
That's not a fighting game? No, they're all fighting games.
Yeah, they're all fighting
games.
But
they've got... but okay, so you remember so when you originally had the first Mortal Kombat game and you went and you played it, all you would do was just fight up a ladder until you got to the boss. Well, the newer Mortal Kombat games, they actually have storyline. So, like, you switch from character to character. If you play the story mode, then you switch from character to character, and you go through the story mode until you get to the end of the story. So, that's the way it's been for a while now, for 10 plus years now. So, that Mortal Kombat has a whole storyline, and it's done came full circle to where Liu Kang killed Kronika, who was actually the god of time. And he became Liu Kang, the fire god, and he reset the entire universe. That's why it's back to Mortal Kombat 1 now.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of
Interesting.
lore there, dude. A lot. So I'm saying you're missing out, man.
When we get done here, I will attempt to make it through the rest of that movie.
No, there's just some bad. There was some bad decisions in that movie. There's just been some bad decisions early on that I didn't. I'm not a particular fan of. Like they had Goro in the first one, and I was like, man, it's a little early for Goro. You know, in the second one, I didn't have that much of Shang Tsung or Liu Kang. It's more of a Katana, Johnny Cage movie. I mean, Liu Kang's my champion. You know what I'm saying? So. But they kind of they're taking some liberties there and moving stuff around, which I guess is fair enough, you know. But I mean that's where they're at currently with that. So, but it's okay. So the Street Fighter movie's coming out right here, I think in the next 3 or 4 months. Now that looks
Who's in that?
goofy. Okay, Street Fighter, it looks goofy.
Yeah, who's
But
in it?
I mean, it needs to be goofy. I think that's what it has to be. Like it has to be over the top. Let's see. Let me see who we got in this. Okay, the Street Fighter is expected October 16th. That's the one I want. I don't want the old one with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Who we got? Jason Momoa's playing Blanca. We got Noah Centineo playing Ken Masters. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Andrew Koji playing Ryu or you. Mel Johnson playing Cammy. They got a bunch of no-name people. Oh, Cody Rhodes is playing Guile, so we know him.
Oh, interesting.
He's a wrestler. 50 Cent's playing Balrog. We know him.
Yeah. Balrog was tall and skinny and lanky, right?
No, Balrog was the boxer. Balrog was the boxer.
Okay.
Yeah, but that movie looks stylized in a anime type of way. So like it looks like overly produced and everything. So I think they're going for a particular feel there. So, but we'll see how that works out. Mortal Kombat had, is just a touch more serious because you out there just killing folk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's Mortal Kombat, so we'll see how that plays out. You know, and Israel said up there that he's got to watch the movies in 1.5 times speed. Because they bore him. Look, I mean, some of them are boring. Here's my number one issue with the movies right now is the fact that they do not have their post-production down as far as with how loud the actor is talking compared to the music. I'm like, motherfucker, man, niggas are whispering, man. I'm like, dude, like I got to turn my shit all the way up.
Bad post-production is what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because they be up there whispering. I'm like, so I turn my shit up, and then next thing you know, there's an explosion happens that about 10 bust your speakers. You like, man, somebody needs to do better here, okay? I don't know if this is working from home or what we got going on, but I mean, we need to do a little bit better. That's all I know. All right, it's just a little pathetic. So that's a movie rant. Hey, look, and we did find out today that Elliot Page is not playing Achilles, okay? She's playing
some of the
El
memes
Peron
have been funny.
El Peron or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know what the Odyssey is. What is that shit?
That's some shit from the Greek days back in the day.
Isn't it supposed to like piggyback off of when they bust into Troy and that damn Trojan horse and start killing folks, and then the nigga got to get back or some shit?
No, it's all before. It's way before that. I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
I could be talking out my ass, but I'm pretty sure. It might be like the first book or first classic, or it's something like that.
Odyssey take place. Okay. I mean, this thing knows what I want to know. Okay. Okay, right. So
you got something? You want me to read the Wikipedia?
Yeah, I got something right here. Events of Homer's The Odyssey are set around 1200 BCE during the Bronze Age, approximately 10 years after the end of the Trojan War. Okay, so it's after it. So it's after they go inside and kill everybody in there and all that shit. Huh. Okay.
That was some backhanded shit, man. I bet you a Jew thought of that stuff.
Hey, look, man, that was perfect. They're like, oh man, they sent us an offering. They sent us a prize. We appreciate that. Niggas went to sleep and then bust out there and start whooping your ass. It's like,
So did that shit really happen? Did that shit really happen, or is that like a fucking mythology that grew?
Is this true?
I don't know.
Chad, is this true? Is that what happened? I don't know if it's true or not.
Well, we have another unfortunate thing. Another unfortunate thing is that shit that has never been true that has always been myth has become history over time, which is fucked up in the first place. History today: was the Trojan horse real? Did the Greeks really trick their way into Troy inside a gigantic wooden horse?
What they say? What they got to say?
It's long ass shit. I'm trying to get to the good part.
Damn, you figure AI would just tell you yes or no. I mean, damn,
you
AI,
would think. I know, right?
Shit.
Let me ask Grok. On it. Let me put
fucking AI
switch
slop.
browsers and go to my Grok account.
We got damn AI slop. Which somebody's been trying to sign into my X account. Look, go do something else, loser. Fuck, man. Because it keeps sending it to my phone. They try to damn sign in, but you got to have the 2-factor authentication. I'm like, fuck, man. People are fucking losers, dude. Go do something else, man. So
you want to take bets? Did the story really happen or not?
We're going on percentages.
Do you think it happened or did it not happen?
I think 40% of it happened.
All right, this is what Grok said. Said, no, the Trojan horse story as we know it almost certainly didn't happen literally. It's a famous element from Greek mythology and epic poetry, primarily Homer's Odyssey and later Virgil's Aeneid, but there's no credible historical or archaeological evidence for a giant wooden horse used to trick or sack Troy. So
okay, that's what I was saying. There may have been like 40% of it that was
plucked from other
inspired by true
stuff,
events. Yeah, inspired by true events. Yeah.
Like one day a dude caught a fish and fed his family, and then like 1,000 years later, that story was like, you know, he was out at sea and he fucking the waves were crashing in on him. He was gonna die, and he caught a fish, and then he got home and his family was kidnapped, and he had to go rescue the family, and then he fed him the fish, and happily ever after. That's how shit goes, dude.
It really is. You know, you got to dramatize it. They're like, you look at something like that ain't how that happened.
I know, it's like a modern day American wartime propaganda. You know, like every time like somebody got shot down or a plane crashed, it was like the heroic fucking pilots, you know, did this, and they're always throwing words in there to put that positive propaganda spin on things, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always got to have your spin, but you can't leave that out. You know. And speaking of spinning,
bring up they always got to bring up he won an award or he had some kids or some shit or kid in a wheelchair.
Oh,
you know, they got to pull some shit or some rabbit out of the fucking hat with their stories.
Yeah, you got to do that to keep things interesting. Speaking of spending, we've got Mom Donnie. He's spending it to the people that he balanced the budget. He found all this money. He said we got that deficit down to zero in 6 months.
Are you serious? Are you joking?
No, that's what he said. He said we got this deficit down to zero in 6 months.
He's bullshitting.
Now, he didn't tell you that they asked the state to give him $9 billion, but I mean, hey, you know.
And did the state give him $9 billion?
Yeah.
Man, motherfucking Trump better. Okay, why does the federal government give states money? Why is there some government welfare going on? I don't like any of this. Like none of this money needs to come from the government. Like the government shouldn't have your fucking money. Maybe at the local level where they can pay some cops and firemen, you know, maybe some local tax, and they can, and that's done through a sales tax. You know, but nobody needs to be taking no 10, 20, 30, 40% of my fucking money and fucking not giving me shit and spreading that money around everywhere. Like, Dude, we're in a communist country.
Man said can't even produce valid hookers. Hey, well look. On top of that, Hochul jumped in with Mom Donnie, and they've got a second home tax that they're putting out there.
I heard it was dropped because it was people pushing back on it or something like that. There was some tax that was proposed that was dropped in New York. You know anything about that?
Well, they've got this one right here. Trigger point for a controversial new tax on luxury second homes in New York City could be lowered from $5 million to $1 million of a property's assessed value, potentially squeezing even more homeowners. Okay, so it says Kathy Hochul's office finally spilled details on her and Mayor Zohran Mamdani's envisioned tax Thursday, revealing a convoluted two-phase plan that could ultimately lead to drastic changes to the city's unloved property tax system. So it looks like what they would be doing is hitting you even harder if you had a second property that was valued at $1 million, which is about fucking everything, isn't it? If you had fucking
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Dude, people living in like rat holes in the Bowery that are worth like 800,000. It's ridiculous.
You know what? Now that you said something about that, Corey, rat holes. We talked about the hantavirus. Now I'm trying to figure out. Now this hantavirus supposedly comes from you breathing rat shit. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out why niggas in New York City, why all of them ain't got the hanta. Well, I'm trying to figure out now. They had a fucking rat czar. Okay, they had a whole rat czar up in there. So that means they got them right. They got rats. And so why ain't the niggas in New York City have the hanta?
A rat czar.
Yeah.
Like, did the rat czar get rid of the rats?
Yeah. Well, she did what she could.
They put a woman in charge of rats.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The fuck is wrong with this world?
I don't know, man. It seemed like a good position. What was it? Somebody said, and look, this ain't no offense to the ladies out there, but somebody said that AI, the first thing it's going to eliminate is all these made up positions that were made for women. That's what Dan it put up there. I was like, damn, son. We don't know that that's 100% the case, but there's always potential. I just don't see where we've actually benefited from this, two-income household. It just hadn't worked out. When we went to the two-income household, it just became a mandate, and then now your family structure is shattered because 90% of the time the kids are away from you, so they're not quote unquote exactly getting your values unless you're spending time with them outside of it, instilling those and all that shit. So,
well, it's a rough one all around. I don't see why women shouldn't be able to get jobs, right? Like,
no, I ain't saying that they shouldn't be able to, but it's like became like you don't have any choice. Like, unless you find some nigga that's making damn, $250,000, $300,000 a year minimum. Okay, because you're going to be at the house, kids, housewives, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, $250,000, $300,000 minimum, and y'all don't need to be in a big city neither. You need to be on that kind of the outskirts in order for this shit to work. If you ain't making that, it ain't gonna work. That's just all there is to it. And you can't be married and get that government assistance because you're probably gonna end up making too much money in the long run.
How much do you actually get on government assistance when you have a kid? Let's say I'm broke, I have a kid, and I'm a loser, and I get some government assistance. What are they giving me?
Well, so here's what somebody broke it down. So they said the people who get fucked are the people who earn just enough money to not be poor, considered poor. Okay. So if you're considered poor, all right, then you get WIC, you get EBT, you get government assistance in housing, niggas be giving you phones and all kind of shit. So if you put your income that you make and then you add up that supplemental income that you get that you don't have to do anything for in form of your food, your housing, things of that nature, then your overall total could end up being more than somebody who just says, makes $50,000 a year.
You see, once upon a time, I was very much for social programs because I'm like, man, people have hard times. But then when I see all these fraud numbers and then I see people who specifically take advantage of the system, it's like, fuck this whole thing, because no matter what, man, like you should understand this. You give someone an inch and they take a mile. It's just how it goes every time. It's human nature. And everyone else is on the hook for it. The whole thing's fucked. So here's the deal. Let's just say there was no fucking government handouts ever. Guess what? People would figure out a way. And ultimately people would change their behavior.
Well, now, hold on. You know what was supposed to be the original help space? It was the churches. That was supposed to be the original premise of it. You're supposed to bring your extra to the church, and then whenever anybody in your community or congregation was having a hard time, they could go to the church and get the supplies and stuff that they needed. That was the premise. Now, there are some churches
better.
Damn. Now, there are some churches that, there's one right up the road from me. I think it's called Covenant. Maybe 2 Saturdays out the month. I think it's 2 Saturdays out the month that they give away food. I see niggas in line, but niggas are in line. You know what I'm saying? Looking to get them a box. So, I mean, if somebody wants to do that, I'm fine with that.
So Hitler, man, that motherfucker, what they did in Nazi Germany, and this started in 1939. This started before the war. Every single house, obviously all the neighborhoods and all the cities and neighborhoods were broken up into like districts, right? Logistically, and every district would have people who would go house to house and see what you need and get you what you need, like straight up. To the point where one manager was in charge of around 40 houses that he was constantly checking up with to see what they needed, because they were going through a rough time with they were on a rationing system and a coupon system because of the war. But Hitler put them on that rationing system before the war started because he saw what was coming. The blockades from Britain were already in place. So he's like, this has to go in place now. And that gave Germany domestically the ability to last for years and years and years. So didn't matter if you were rich, you only got 1 pound of meat, a day or something like that. Right. It was
that's what you were going to get. Yeah.
Now, if you were rich, you could buy the good meat. If you're poor, you could buy the shit meat, but either way, you were only getting a pound or whatever the.
Are we talking about panini
for? No.
Oh shit!
But that was probably pretty rampant for sale because when times are hard.
Oh yeah, pussy gets sold now. Hey, all you gotta do is look back at 2020. Niggas ain't had no job, boy. Bitches start selling pussy, boy, left and right. And look, a lot of them are getting out of it on the back end. Right now, this is the time, and all I'm seeing is fucking tears and all this other shit. People, oh, well, you don't understand what I had to go through. Things were so hard. I'm trying to change my life. I'm like, can you please stop? You made fucking millions of dollars. You haven't given any of your millions of dollars away. So miss me with the bullshit. It's like when I seen, damn, what was it? The Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini thing. Niggas got caught, okay? Man out there supposedly, oh, no, we ain't got nothing going on. Nigga got a sweet caress out there. Look like you rubbing booty, man. I mean, now, both y'all married. So, we just trying to figure out what's going on. He's like, well, I'm going to go to counseling. There's some things that I had to have some tough conversation with my family. What you need counseling for? You've been, and this is all alleged, but I mean, you've been fucking her for a few years now. Nikki, you don't need no counseling. You just got caught. You see, we get stuck on this counseling shit. Counseling don't mean nothing to me. You just got caught, dog. Okay? Counseling ain't gonna fix this. Because if you never got caught, you wouldn't have never needed no counseling. Please, man. Oh, bro, I'm trying to change. I'm trying to do some counseling. Man, stop, man. Stop. I mean, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make it look like that you're trying to change in front of the public eye and all that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get public scrutiny down. Man, you an ass, man. You know what I'm saying? You a sack of shit. So it's all good. Just be one. Okay? I mean, let's be like, y'all got me. I was smacking booty, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. What you want me to do? But that be it. But everybody trying to tiptoe around this shit. It's like the motherfucker, what was that damn, the CEO who got caught out there with his damn, his side hoe out there hugged up at a Coldplay concert in the same town that he live in. I said, dog. And I made a video about this. I said, when we start taking our side pieces out on dates, that's what I'm trying to figure out. When we start taking side pieces on dates, side pieces don't get nothing but dick. They don't get no date. The date's reserved for the main chick. Okay? The vacations are reserved for the main chick. The car and the house and the kids are reserved for the main chick. Men, we fucking up, okay? Now, I'm not the type of person that'll have no side chick, because nigga ain't got no time. And first of all, I wouldn't want to hurt my woman like that, but she'd be devastated by some shit like that. And so I was like, man, it ain't even in me. And I've got propositioned before. It's like, oh, I won't say nothing. I said, yeah, but I'll know. And no, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? If you caught me 13 years ago, I would have handled how to handle this business right now. You know what I'm saying? But currently, I can't help you. And I feel sad for you, okay? Not for me, but for you, all right? Because, I mean, I'm going to go in there and I put the work in. But look, you know, whenever we out here, okay, and we're doing things, we got infidelity, you know, maybe we're not doing the right thing and we get caught. Stop trying to give me all this shit about what was going on, the spot you were in, how things are rough. You just did it, dog. Let's just see it, okay? Because you could leave. You could always leave. You can end a relationship. But that's not what we want to do. You know, we want to have the best of both worlds. And that's the deal, okay? We want to have the best of both worlds. And then, when you're having the best of both worlds, you mess around and you're taking your side chick on a vacation. Come on, nigga. You gonna get caught, nigga. When you famous, Bo, the paparazzi are following you. They got investigators following you, man. TMZ is following you. These TMZ have fucking photos from fucking 5 years ago. Oh, these motherfuckers in the bar.
Imagine what's going to happen when fucking TMZ has their own AI that just automatically snaps pictures of celebrities whenever they walk in front of a surveillance camera.
That's what I'm saying, man. and so we us men, we so damn bad that we don't even know to not take the side chick on a date. The whole premise of the side chick. Oh shit! Oh, there you go. Okay, you're back in. Oh, Corey left us for a second. Corey left us for a second. He's about to join back in. Okay, yeah, he's back in. Bro, he's back in.
My heart, my. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, because my hard drive just fell off the back of my desk.
Oh shit!
You
ain't cheated on your hard drive.
It's just my external storage, but it fucking fell off the thing and yanked my whole computer and stuff. So,
okay. Yeah, but as I was saying, like we gotten so down bad that we taking side bitches on dates, and so we're struggling. Us as men, look, most of the men now are either faggots or stupid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like we ain't got much going on in between, Bo. It's just like, damn, either we too feminine or we just dumb as hell. It's like, damn, man, can we get some middle ground? You know, most men used to be able to fall in the middle ground. Now we're just falling on, one of the extreme ends of the spectrum. So, I mean, can we get back to some semblance of normalcy? That's all I want. It is, man. That's all I want. I'm sorry, guys. I went on that rant and tirade, man. I had to. It's just too much for me, dude. It's too much. And look, and as I said, but I've been propositioned, okay? And somebody, oh, well, you don't know what it's like. Dog, I've had some chicks say, hey, man, I ain't got to tell nobody. You can come get some of this. I'm like, I appreciate you, but no. No. I can't fuck with you. Damn, Bo, what, for a nut? That's it? That's all I'm getting? No, Bo. I'm gonna risk what I got. I don't get bitched at. I don't get playing at. I got food all the time. She picks up all my drinks. Anytime I have my game, she's supportive. Bo, that shit don't come every day of the week. So, no. Excuse me for not wanting to throw it away just so I can go bust one. I appreciate it. But us dudes, 9 times out of 10, that's what we'll do, though. What's that shit, man? Go get some. And before you know it, Bo would be caught up, be 3 years later, all of a sudden you done got caught. You're like, damn, that was dumb. It's all good, man. I guess it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So we just need to do better. And I know we're struggling right now. And we can't. And I meant to get to Israel's comment from earlier when we were talking about low income people, but he said right up here, neighbor with 2 kids has free 3-bedroom rent and food while I average 65 hours a week for my studio and a motorcycle because I can't afford a car. So that's it, man.
I ride a motorcycle because I can't afford a car.
Yeah, I'm assuming that neighbor is single, probably a single mother, if I had to guess. And yeah, that's what it looks like, bud. You'll be sitting there struggling, having to bust your ass. And you look over and be like, well, how you getting all that shit? Oh, I'm just on assistance. Like, and look, and you don't want it to do this, but I'll be damned if it doesn't bring a little animosity in your chest. You know what I'm saying? Some shit starts going through your mind. You know. Like some shit started going through my mind the other day of how ungrateful most motherfuckers are that I come by every day. And I was just like, dude, I fucking hate Earth, man. Hey, it was somebody like, man, why ain't you had kids? Because I hate Earth. Sack of shit. Fucking ungrateful son of bitches, but you do stuff for people. Damn unbeknownst. Motherfuckers, damn, let them off when they want to get let off. And, hey, I need to go do this and do that. Hey, man, ain't no problem, this and that. And then you ask one thing and it's a problem. I just be like, you know what? Fuck y'all, man. I don't get it, dude. Oh, motherfuckers, I mean. And that's why whenever they told me that in 2020, we're in this together, I said, nigga, please. Man, you ain't. If you ever worked around the public, you understand that you ain't in this shit together. Because the folks that walk in every day don't give a fuck about anybody else who's in that building or whoever else is going to come in that building that day. At all. It's all about them and what they got going on. So miss me with this shit about we're in this together. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the biggest lies told to mankind ever.
It's definitely not the case.
Yeah, I mean, shit. People were telling me, oh, I'm wearing this mask to protect you. That ain't why you wearing that shit, man. You wearing it because you think it's going to keep you from getting something, man. And the thing is, I can fucking break wind and you can smell the fart through the mask. And it's like, man, I'm just trying to figure it out. Corey, they said they remember you saying you want a gold wing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. I'm not. Definitely. 100%.
He said check out the Saint instead. ST instead?
Yeah, fuck that thing. I know what he's
What's
talking
the deal?
about.
Does that one got 3 wheels?
No, it ain't got no 3 wheels.
Okay. Look, man, I ain't fucking with no motorcycle unless it's got 3 wheels, cuz. I'm saying.
You know, once you move in, shit will. See, as long as you're moving, it will stay upright. You know that, right?
I don't give a damn, man. Something
problem
about
is
two
when
wheels,
you-
Bo.
The problem is when you like start and stop. It's not when you're moving. When
Mhm.
you're moving, it's like riding a bicycle.
Yeah, man. The problem about two wheels, though, man. I don't know. I don't know. I feel some type of way about it, man. I don't know why, but I do. I was mentioning to somebody at work. Is Ukraine and Russia, are they still fighting?
Yeah,
They ain't been in the media or the
Russia-
news in a while. Are they still fighting?
Russia just lit them up like 2 days ago, man. Like
Did he?
lit them up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know if
So
that
here's
was
the
still a
deal.
thing.
Putin is getting tired of this thing. He's gonna go into Kiev and he's gonna fucking take them and he's going to crush them like bug. And he is going to change it back from Kiev to Kiev like a fucking proper city.
Okay, so it's just gonna become a proper city. This is gonna become a proper city. Yeah.
Look, they didn't give him a choice.
Yeah, well,
If they'd
well,
just
you-
given
well,
him the
you don't
Donbass and all that and let him go, it would have been one thing and he would have stopped. But nope, they had to be a bunch of dicks and try to hit Russian infrastructure. So he's like, sorry, you will die.
well, you don't really hear anything about that anymore. Like nothing. Zelensky
because-
or anything.
Because you need to focus on Iran, which it even hasn't been the last couple of weeks. Really, ain't shit been going on, and so. But no, they're secretly telling the world to buy Russian oil, and so that doesn't play well to the fucking the image that we're supposed to have of Russia, because it's all kayfabe, bro. You know the deal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I did see today where what was it? Trump's supposed to be going over to China and hang out with Xi, trying to get a little bit of a deal, $1 trillion deal, alleged $1 trillion deal.
he just wants China to tell Iran to chill the fuck out, but Iran's like, fuck off. I'm the captain now, is what they're saying. So,
Is that what they're saying?
and ain't shit we can do about it. And so Trump's freaking out because he's a bitch.
Okay. So that's what's going on. And they got.
Let me explain the world to you in a
alleged
nutshell.
$1 trillion deal.
Nobody in the goddamn world wants war except for us and Israel. Period. Nobody. Well, maybe the Pakistanis and Indians because they really fucking hate each other, but that doesn't count. So aside from that, the reality is the whole world just wants to fucking work together and do trade and make a lot of fucking money, but guess who fucks all that up? Us and Israel. Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So, fuck that, my man.
Well, I mean, the stock market's not feeling the effects right now. I don't know. There's like the longer we go with this, like the more separated from reality the stock market is. I think it went up. It went up again the other day. New high. I was like,
This shit's a bubble.
Isn't this
We're all
supposed to
gonna
be
die.
bad news?
It's gonna be bad news, and it's gonna wipe everything out, and we're all gonna get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
But how long it's going to take, who knows? These things happen in slow motion sometimes, which seems like it's happening in slow motion right now.
Okay. Israel said it's clear the nations are not fighting because it's primarily the oil refineries being taken out. Agenda 2030.
See, I don't know about that. I don't think Iran's into no fucking Agenda 2030. They just been wanting to be left alone forever.
I wonder if there's a way I could fast forward to 2030 and see what it looked like. It'd be looking like the same shit.
It's going to be the same shit, yeah. Same shit. The stupid fucks never get their plans fucking together, and they always got to tell us, and then we know. The problem is we live in the digital age, and, so, we debunk their bullshit like in real time. And so they haven't caught up. They can't write a new playbook because the brain doesn't work differently. They're fucking, all they got is brute force, and so I just don't see, I don't know. I don't see the war lasting much longer. Iran, I don't see being a part of no Agenda 2030. Although there was some Freemason shit in Iran for sure. I don't understand, what depths it had a grip on things. See, I saw a video, people trying to say that the Ayatollah and stuff is all Freemasons. I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Well, here's the number one issue that you got to, and this is a bad part of us having access to everything. Some niggas are just fucking clickbaiting and just make shit up. I just got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, because the more, because if you look at all your big time people, the more extreme they are, the better they are. So why do you think Candace Owens her popularity has went through the roof? Because she has went fucking extreme, son. I'm talking about just 1 million miles per hour to outer space that may or may not be real. Okay. So like she took off, and even if we look at a channel that doesn't have anything to do with propaganda or with the current news, look at Mr. Beast. Look at his stuff. What's he trying to do? He tries to do extreme shit. People, they have eyes for it. They're like, oh man, this is extreme. Let me see what's going on. We're gonna stay in this cave for 40 days. You know what I'm saying? See what we did. Oh man, in the cave 40 days. What's gonna happen to him? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's just like, well, all the people in Iran, all the top people are Freemasons, and here's how I know. It's just like, nigga, you don't know shit, man. You ain't over there. Man, when have you hung out with these cats? Motherfuckers ain't hung out with one nigga from Iran. They don't know. They ain't got a nigga in their town from Iran. All right, this is all there is to it. And they out here talking about, oh yeah, they're all Freemasons. I'm like, and they may very well be, but I know you don't know. That's what I 100% know, without a shadow of a doubt. Let's see right here. A dead man had up here. Iran took out a specialized UAE refinery who manufactured motor oils. So no Toyota telling their retailer service departments to use less quality oils and save oil. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Is that? I'm assuming that's recent. I thought they were going to start. I thought they were going to start going around that. And we could have done better here if we just had some fucking refineries that would, I don't know, refine the oil that we have fucking here. But whatever shit. Niggas be making deals and shit, from fucking 60, 70 years ago, and we don't learn from it. We just stay in the deal. And look, your great-great-great-great-grandfather made the same stupid deal. Like, he probably had fucking 150 acres somewhere. He had to sell it because he fucking gambled one night shooting dice and lost all the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just like, it's just, a history of mistakes, okay? Mistakes and poor plays, all right? So we got, and a dead man said this from recent. And then we got Israel said that Candace's husband, look at Candace's husband, she's being propped up. She's married to a white dude, isn't she?
Yeah.
I think she's married to a white dude. Yeah, so but she's not one of those that be calling out, white supremacy and shit. So we ain't gonna hate on her for that.
Is that are you meaning like white supremacy is the number one problem?
Yeah. She doesn't subscribe to that particular model. Kind of like AOC, Kamala, all these other black women who be talking about the white supremacists while they out there getting fucking doggy style by some white dude. I'm like, damn. I mean, I'm like, shit, bro. I mean,
okay. So they're totally misframing the conversation. Like, there's no white supremacists out there. The conversation isn't about white people being better than everybody. It's about Jews act like fucking assholes and everyone hates them. That's what it's about. Okay, it's a complete misframing of the conversation. Right? Not a single bit of it has to do with white power or white supremacy. Even the Nazis weren't like white supremacy. Like, fuck. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, that's what we try to fold it into right now, Corey. I mean, we're trying to stay with the times, you know what I'm saying? With the white supremacy times. So we're going to jump into the main topic. Look, right here recently, there was some rumblings talking about the government had brought in some of your prominent pastors, church figures, to tell them about the upcoming UFO alien revelations and how they're going to be able to talk to their church about what is about to be exposed to the public. Okay, so we got aliens, we got fallen angels, or do we have something else? All right. So Corey, we want to know from you. All right. So we're hearing from the government that we've got potential alien discovery. I'm hearing from the church that this is potential fallen angel discovery. This is fallen angels. This is what they're seeing. Demons. Or is this something else? What's your take on it, Corey?
Of all the subjects to pick, it's the one that I don't have a goddamn clue. I don't know.
Come on, man. Chris does all this damn UFO and shit and stuff like that. Okay. Man,
I think all the spaceships were made by Lockheed Martin.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you do have something. Okay. Don't shy away from contact now. Man said he thinks all the spaceships made by Lockheed Martin.
Like this shit.
Okay.
Like,
what we got? You know, my cousin used to work for Lockheed Martin. Maybe I need to contact him.
So, here, I'm going to screen share this shit. All right. Is this screen sharing? Okay, here we go. This is a fucking patent filed with the United States government. And this is the fucking patent for the TR-3B. A triangular spacecraft. Abstract. A spacecraft having a triangular hull with vertical electrostatic line charges on each corner that produce a horizontal electric field parallel to the sides of the hull. This field, interacting with a plane wave emitted by antennas on the side of the hull, generates a force per volume combining both lift and propulsion. And there's 8 pictures here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that does look like some shit from Battlestar Galactica, you know what I'm saying? I mean, looks like some Star Trek shit, you know what I'm saying?
So this is how it works. You got this thing, a field interacting with a plane wave emitted by antennas. So you got antennas here, and they're emitting some kind of wave, and then that wave is being interacted with by a horizontal electric field parallel to the sides of the hull, and that's what keeps it afloat and gives it direction. So it's electromagnetism, right? So This is a real patent. All right. So look at the picture, so you know what it looks like. All right, you see that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. All right. Now let me stop sharing that, and now let me see if I can. I don't know. Maybe find some videos of something that looks like that, and then see if we still think it's fucking aliens.
Well, Corey, here's what the deal is. It said maybe that they got their inspiration from an alien craft.
So hard to find videos because you see, like, they'll have like 1 10-second clip and they'll make a 20-minute video around it. You can't find the shit.
Oh, yeah, that shit is aggravating.
This looks kind of like sort of it. Here, let's share this one.
Here we go.
That looks like
All
the
right.
patent,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks like it.
I know there's more. I've seen more. There's a bunch of videos. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't want to take up any more time, but
yeah, it's all good. Yeah,
that's some shit right there, man. So I don't know. Is there aliens, or did we make that shit?
Or is that shit you found from civilizations past? That's always the thing that, you know, is never really spoken about, or we don't know, you know, quote unquote lost civilizations. And what did their technology potentially look like? So that's always something to take into account. You know, of course, we've got, you know, when we start talking about stuff that's anomalies out there, you know, the number one thing we talk about is the pyramids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everybody's consensus that the Egyptians didn't build the pyramids.
Right.
Yeah, when they got there, they were already there.
I don't even think that all that Egyptian shit. I don't even think they originated that. I think they got that from some previous civilization. They didn't create that. The what people we know as the ancient Egyptians, they got that writing style and all that from the previous peoples. They didn't create that shit themselves.
Well, you talking about the hieroglyphics?
Yeah, all that stuff. The thing I just don't get, how can they be so fucking advanced and they still on clay tablets? Come on, give me a break. You ain't got no paper?
Corey, paper was stuff to come by. How many trees out there in Egypt?
A lot.
You have to write it. You have to fucking find some papyrus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Is that what they write on the papyrus? That's what you have to get. You know it. Papyrus. Hey, how do you spell that? Papyrus. God damn, I can't even spell it. Yeah, papyrus. Here we go. Shit, I can get me some right now. Oh, this is a damn greeting card. I don't want that. Oh, here we go. Papyrus. Material similar to thick paper that was used in ancient times as writing material. Yeah, this is the shit they were writing on, Corey. Here we got, Bo. They have to go get them some papyrus, because this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what we got, Bo. Look at that right there. Book of the Dead written on papyrus. That's what they're writing on, cuz. That's why it looks like ass. Look at this. They even got a picture of men splitting papyrus.
But see, I just always have a problem with
thongs.
them. The problem I have with the ancient civilizations being all advanced and stuff was how the fuck they got spaceships and laser beams and they can cut fucking perfect right angles, but they are writing on clay tablets. Those two things don't seem to be compatible.
Something does seem a little off with that, doesn't it?
Yeah, if they got all that fancy shit, man, they got all that shit that can fancy move fucking rocks and cut it at 90-degree angles perfectly. Like, they can make those vases that we can't even make today because they're so fucking perfect. You know what I'm talking about? Like, but they fucking live in mud huts. Like, fuck off with your bullshit.
City in mud huts, niggas couldn't form no underwear hardly. They all had to wear thongs.
Yeah, what the fuck? You wearing a fucking leaf, but you got masters of calculus coming up with these high-tech inventions? Like, eat a dick. None of that makes sense at all.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right, does it?
No.
It's like, but we had to get a piece of vine and then string some leaves together to cover our ass. But shit, Bo, we built a pyramid. It's like, right. Listen, I believe you, man. I believe you. My Tommy gun don't though. Hey, look, that's what they would have you believe, okay? That's what they would have you believe, Corey. That these ancient now, and here's what they would have you believe, okay? They were like, well, they didn't put their efforts towards those particular items because they seen it as pointless. Could that be the case? Or maybe the aliens touched down and just gave them the technology. And that's going to be what's released.
I don't buy it.
And they were also talking about the reptilians. Now, that's David Icke's thing. Now, he's talked about the reptilians forever. Since the 80s, 90s?
Well, if you believe in the reptilians, you have to believe in shapeshifters, and like that's where you lose me. So I don't believe in reptilians.
Man. See, so that's just it. You just draw the line there.
Sounds more like euphemism kind of shit.
Okay. Well, I mean, Corey, we got to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And supposedly this bombshell they're gonna drop, supposedly it's gonna rock the church. You know what I'm saying? Rock the foundation of the church.
What bombshell? We don't get bombshells. I don't know if you noticed, the government isn't good at bombshells.
Well, I mean, they're going to attempt this one. They said they are. I'm just going off what's been said. All right. They said this release. Look, man, they said they had to get some of the prominent pastors together. All right.
Look.
And
Here's
talk
the
to them
deal.
about how they're going to be able to break this down for the congregation.
Here's the fucking deal, man.
Mm-hmm.
The entire alien shit started with Roswell in what year?
So
1947.
Okay, yeah.
It's 47. What the fuck else happened in 1947?
There wasn't nothing interesting going on there.
The CIA. Okay? The CIA, motherfucker.
Nothing interesting going on there.
So, the CIA and all the 17 intelligence agencies sprung forth to the world in 1947. And that's when the alien shit started. Blow me. That's what I gotta say about that. It's CIA bullshit. It's CIA out bullshit.
Okay. We got Dead Man. He says no sane alien would ever land on this planet full of ass clowns. Hey, look, if I'm going off of what I've seen throughout movies, they would land on this planet so they could, fuck us first. And then figure out whatever else. Everybody always comes with the anal probe, you know what I'm saying? They probe me in the butt first. So, I'm like,
didn't some guy get arrested a couple of years ago in Arizona because he was dressing up like aliens and he was raping people and convincing them that he was?
I think I know what you're talking about there.
That is funny fucking shit right there, bro.
It's like it's too much,
funny
man.
Shit.
It's too much. I said Orson Welles blew up the alien agenda on AM radio.
Yeah,
I didn't. Did you see that?
No, that's so Orson Welles back in the day did the radio show where he pretended everything was the aliens were coming and people thought it was real and like rioted and stuff. It was like we were much simpler people back then.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to rule anything out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to rule it out. Because life's more interesting if you don't rule it out. Not that I quote unquote believe in it. I just don't want to rule it out. Let me see what you got. I'd like to see their information. You see, I'm more interested in this information than I am in some Epstein files that they ain't never gonna release without blacking out the entire page because it's got to do with Central Intelligence shit and nothing with sex trafficking, like at all. I mean, by this time, I don't know why people don't understand that. They won't release it because he was a fucking agent. And the shit in there, niggas don't need to know. Doesn't have shit to do. I ain't saying they won't doing some fucking. There's always some fucking going on.
Mm-hmm.
But his whole deal ain't had nothing to do with no damn trafficking. It's a whole lot of other shit, and it's need to know, and y'all niggas don't need to know.
Well, there was definitely trafficking going on, but I don't think that's the big thing they're hiding. They're hiding his connection.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What it would lead to is the fact that there's probably like a dozen guys in the world who are like Epstein, who hold the whole world together.
Right. Mm-hmm. Probably so. Man, what's crazy is that if you got handed the secrets of the world, your normal everyday person walking around couldn't handle it. They wouldn't be able to handle it. It'd be too much. With the way I see niggas on SSRI, depressives, and all this other shit now, niggas, hell, they got damn AI therapists and shit and all that now. But shit, Bo, if they gave you the full breakdown of the shit of history, oh, man, you fall to pieces. Most people would. They couldn't handle some shit like that. You just want to be honest. Now, I'm not saying that the viewers of our show wouldn't be able to handle it. But you just think about it. We just had a recent event that folks couldn't handle. Niggas getting the sniffles. And we couldn't handle that. That's all I need to know. So if I give you the full breakdown of how this thing works, who the people are, how they pull the strings, this and that. Oh, come to find out that, Baal is real and these motherfuckers are trying to resurrect it and all this other shit and the Gilgamesh and all. Bo, you be like, man, you have to go stick your fucking head in the sand like fucking Roadrunner. It'd be too much. It's too much info. Most people need to wake up, go to work, eat, maybe have a little sex, and go to sleep. All right? That's what they need to do. All right? That's just all there is to it. Let's see. It said, I think Palm Beach Pete is Epstein just laughing at us. They both
He don't
slur
look
their
nothing
asses.
like him. You can tell it's not him. That's not him at all.
What are you talking about? Heads? Oh, you talking about heads, Gav? Heads?
No,
Pav?
Palm Beach Pete, bro. Palm Beach Pete. The guy who looks like Epstein, but it's not Epstein.
Hold on. I don't know this nigga. Hold on, let me see what got going on.
Where you been?
Bo, didn't I tell you I'm a normie? Well, I got this. Oh, okay. Here we go. He does look like looking Epstein. He does look like him. Do we want to roll it out? I won't roll it out initially. It said Georgia Guidestones, only 500 million ass clowns allowed. Okay. There we go. Palm Beach Pete. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen this cat. There's doppelgangers all over the world, though. People who look like other people. There's doppelgangers
Except
all
me,
over the
I'm
world.
unique.
Court, there's some other
only one
nigga that
me.
looks like you, man.
I don't know about that.
I'm trying. Okay. I mean, we may not be able to find them because they're probably not famous, but I mean, it'd be somebody else you have to double take. It'd be like, man, was that Corey Hughes? What? Corey, what the hell you doing in Europe? And then you have a damn British accent. That's what we need. We need Corey with a British accent. We'd be in there. You'd be real powerful then. That's what we need. Man, you'd be talking about fags and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You'd be having your crumpet and tea. That's what. Can we get some? Hey, let's get some cash in the chat for Corey. We're gonna have voice lessons. We're gonna have British Corey.
What is that called? Allocution lessons, isn't that it?
Yeah. We get you a little bit of that. You know what I'm saying? So we can. Hey, that would fuck with people. You do that, you be like, oh yeah. This is my real voice the whole time. You want to talk about fucking with some folks? Oh man, that shit would be fantastic. I mean, it's like, man, Corey talk shit about British folk all the time. He got a damn British accent. man, he hates his own people. That's what everybody always goes to. Whenever you got some commentary for people who share a similar skin color or whatever of you, it's like, oh, well, you hate your own people. I'm like, well, I hate a lot of people. Okay, some of them may be my quote unquote own. All right, so I mean, it's okay. All right. People say they call it self hatred, which I don't think Corey falls in that category. I think he's not a self hater.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
I'm the shit.
No, it ain't like the folks who were out there. What was it? A dude from Chick-fil-A, damn, trying to wash that Negro's feet on TV, doing the BLM shit, trying to shine his shoes. I'm like, man, what are you doing, man? It's like, man, wash the man's feet. It's like, bro, we getting out of bounds, ain't we? That dude. Can I go back to 2019? Can I go back to 2019?
I think that the ship has sailed on that, my friend.
I think about that every day. I'm like, man, things were going really well. In 2019, things were going really well. And I just feel like we're slipping. You know what I'm saying? Ever so slowly.
Maybe we all died and this is purgatory.
And that could be the case, all right. And maybe the aliens are damn. Maybe that's why they're so big about the alien reveal. Maybe they damn entrapped us and they're gonna reveal, hey, we've been running y'all through the simulation the whole time. It's us. the aliens. But the thing is, the aliens look like us. I always say that to people. I'm like, we always assume that aliens wouldn't look just like us. Like, why do they have to look like some type of weird creature? Why they can't just look like you?
Because it's more fun if they look like something like out of a horror movie.
Like you. So I seen on a post where I think it was a Christian website. It said you know what the government stuff is talking about. They're talking about fallen angels or demons, and I was like, I guess I don't want to rule it out, but I don't know. You know,
I don't think there's angels or demons.
Okay.
Period.
So
like that's
Corey,
it.
Corey said he's gonna roll it out. I mean, Corey said,
Rule it out.
"Don't worry, I'll rule it out for you." It said they're not there. Oh, okay. It said, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Evil Dead. I mean, we got the Nemonomicron or whatever. What, they got the Deadites to come out of there and take over somebody's body.
I ain't seen that shit in real life yet. I'm waiting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, see. Hope you don't have some Evil Dead shit going on at your crib. I don't know if you're going to be able to find a chainsaw to fasten to your hand. You can cut folk up with it. Those old Evil Dead movies are fucking damn spoof as fuck, bro.
That new one, I don't like at all.
Well, like, so here's what I'm saying. How they went from the old Evil Dead movies that were spoof to this new shit that's like dead serious. It's like, I don't know. It's like,
well, the first one was dead serious, if you'll remember. And then it went spoof.
Okay, yeah.
Which was it took me like most of my life as an adult to come to understand that. And I still don't really understand it, but I just roll with it. So
why they went spoof with Ash.
It fucked me up when I was a kid. Because when I first saw that movie, when my dad had no motherfucker, that motherfucker would let me see any goddamn movie, period. If he was watching a movie, guess who else was watching it with him? This guy, right? So I saw so much shit, dude. I seen so much titties and rape and fucking horror movies and shit by the time I was like 7 years old. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, I remember seeing that in the situation under which I saw it. My dad made it a point that it was even more. It wasn't just a horror movie. It was like the king of horror movies. It was so over the top, you know? And so like my whole life, it was like this movie stands apart from everything else. So yeah, I never understood how it went to spoof.
Yeah,
because it was the same movie. The second one is basically the first movie all over again. The second movie is the first one all over again, but funny.
Yeah, but a comedy. It said, "Hey, we remade this movie, and made it a comedy, and then they made a TV show. If I'm correct, I think it was TV show too.
Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yep. And then we go into what we've had right here recently, which was a 2013 film. When did the Evil Dead Rise come out? 2021, 2022, and then now we got Evil Dead Burn. Yeah,
I'm not fond of that at all. I watched the trailer. I'm not down with it. It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like a Evil Dead movie. They could have put any name on it. They're just milking the name.
Oh, okay. So what does it seem like to you? Just like a run-of-the-mill, like Exorcist type movie?
Yep.
Okay. But you could be right. Like, even though they're basing it within the world, technically they say all these movies are tied directly into your originals with Ash. You know, sometimes people just, as you say, just milk the name and the likeness of what's going on and not really being the essence of what those original movies were. So, and we had
exactly
Israel. He said demonic evidence. Or Gary, what's it, Marzinski, has a lot of demonic evidence as related to schizophrenia. So, I mean, there's some potential there, and so that's the angle that I'm getting from a lot of people. I've actually had some people who are big in the church that have been around me and they've kind of talked about it, and that's what they actually believe. They say they believe that quote unquote the aliens are fallen angels or demons. That's what they believe. So
that's because they're crazy.
Corey, can we give him the benefit of the doubt? I mean,
nope, not on this one.
Man says because it's crazy. So, yes, so allegedly the age of discovery will be upon us. Okay, and so we'll see how that plays out. But we do appreciate everybody for being with us on this episode of Beyond the Cube. Saturday, Corey, are you gonna watch the Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey?
Are we gonna do a night?
Fuck no, I'm not watching that shit.
I guess not then.
I'm gonna watch a bullshit. I'm gonna watch the UFC fight night. I ain't watching that damn shit. Somebody be posting the shit shortly after it's done anyway. It's a bunch of... What's crazy is that Ronda Rousey's still trying to hype this fight up as the biggest fight in MMA history. I'm like, ma'am, you're not that big a deal.
No, she ain't at all.
Like, not even close. So, like, settle down. Like, and hell, I don't know if Gina Carano wants to fight or shake her ass. Every time I see her, she out there dancing. I'm like, yeah. Oh, is it going to be a fight or are we going to do a salsa dance? I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. Is this Dancing with the Stars? I mean, Ronda going to be ready to judo throw and Gina going to be out there shaking ass. I mean, I guess it's okay, but like, what were they doing? They were showing them doing the warm up, the training or whatever. A live look into a training session. I was like, they're just standing out in the middle of a platform, but okay. And Gina just up there dancing around. I'm like,
this is a money grab, and I think everybody knows it.
My goodness. Yeah, Ronda said this is going to change MMA forever.
Well, she's launching her own promotion, right? Isn't that her whole thing?
Well, this is Jake Paul's promotion, Spook Promotions.
Oh, fuck that guy.
MVP, yeah. Well, the thing is, she said that she brought this fight to the UFC, and they laughed her off. I said, yeah. Because she wanted a whole bunch of money for her and Gina Carano to go fight in UFC. I'm like, ma'am, they already ain't putting no women hardly on the card. So, I mean, they damn sure ain't going to put y'all two old asses up there that ain't fought in fucking a combined almost 3 decades. Combined total almost 3 decades since the last fight. So, no. So, yes, you went to the perfect promotion. And I'm pretty sure that Jake Paul can pay y'all a lot of money because somehow he figured out how to scam these motherfuckers, Bo. And people are buying it. I'm like, I don't know how he did that. There's got to be some, was it the Halloween 2? You know, Halloween 2 where they had the mask and you would look at the TV and it would hypnotize you and all that shit.
That's Halloween 3.
Was it 3? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, yes. Halloween 3. So you remember that one?
Yes, one of the greatest horror movies of all time.
That's the type of shit we got going on with Jake Paul.
Except we don't get the head pop at the end.
We don't get that. All right. But Jake Paul got up there the other day and said he don't know if he's ever going to be able to fight again. I said, thank God. Because my man Joshua fucked him up, dude. He fucked that jaw all the way up. I still don't think that was supposed to happen. Because my man went over to Africa and all of a sudden he had a car accident and he killed his friend and another guy. Like a week later.
That was wild.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
yeah.
Hey, I ain't saying that, you know, there's a conspiracy here, but guys, we appreciate everybody being with us. Make sure you check out Corey Hughes' work, CoreyHughes.org, BuddyHistory.substack.com, best World War II historian on the planet, okay? Of course,
maybe like
we all know him.
Like the 4th or 5th. There's a couple of good ones out there, actually, so.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to... He's our champion, okay? But everybody's got to have their champion, all right? So the champion of the Forbidden Network. Yeah, make sure you check out all of that. JFK book, Warning from History, All right. Volume 1 out. Volume 2 to come out shortly. Lee Harvey Oswald in black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So get all that stuff from him. Of course, all my stuff's on xq420.com. Appreciate everybody being with us. And we will be with you Sunday for day 0. So until then, peace out.